call to order this regular meeting of the Lawrence County Board of Commissioners. Today is Tuesday, March 31st of 2026. We appreciate everybody joining us. I will note that the meeting is being recorded and live streamed, and we would request if you have your cell phone with you, if you'd be kind enough to put it on vibrate or silent. We would appreciate that courtesy. We always begin the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we would have a moment of silence. I would hope you would keep in your prayers and thoughts the family of Jim Berry. Jim was a former Elwood City Borough Council member, and I believe he served for 12 years. And very, very nice gentleman. He passed away within the last week or so, so if you please keep his family in your thoughts. So let's do the pledge, and we'll remain standing for a moment of silence. Mr. Kennedy, could you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Have a moment of silence, please. Thank you all. Vanessa, could you call the roll, please?
Commissioner Sarnato?
Here.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Here.
Commissioner Vogler?
Here. We do have a quorum. Right now, we have no visitors in the audience, but in the event that we get any visitors, we'll note that we do give 2 opportunities for public comment, and would ask if you do have comments that they be related to county government matters. We drop down to, I will open it for public comment. Rebecca Schaefer's with us because she has an agenda item, but you're also a member of the public, so anything for public comment? Thank you. In our packet, we have 4 sets of warrant registers from the county controller's office. They are dated March 20, 24, 25, and 27. They're a listing of all of the checks that have been cut by the controller's office during that time frame. And Dan and Chris, whatever time you might need to look them over, or if you've done so already, I would be glad to take a motion for us to accept these documents.
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second the motion. Thank you, gentlemen. Do either of you have any questions? Thank you both. We'll ask Vanessa to call the roll.
Commissioner Sarnato?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. The minutes of the March 24 Commissioners meeting, which was held a week ago today, those minutes are in our packet. Once again, Chris and Dan, please look them over, and once you've done so, I'd be happy to take a motion for us to adopt the minutes.
I'll make a motion to adopt the minutes.
And I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. If there are no questions, we'll ask for a roll call.
Commissioner Sarnato?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thanks, Vanessa. Written communications, we've received 2 documents over the course of the last week. The first comes from Gateway Engineers out of Butler, Pennsylvania, giving the county notification of a planned application for an NPDES Chapter 105 permit. This is on behalf of Premier Development Partners, LLC, as well as Bruce and Marilees, and this is for a parcel in Shenango Township. Again, notifying us that they have applied to the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection, Bureau of Clean Water, for this permit. The second document comes from the Susquehanna Economic Development Association Council of Governments, and they're based out in the central part of the state. This is an interesting document in that it's based on a federal rule. What we have here is a letter stating as follows: enclosed, please find the environmental review record relative to the Lawrence County Housing Authority 2025 annual plan and 5-year capital fund plan. The environmental review was leveled as a CEST per 24 CFR 58.35 and was cleared on March 4, 2026. And it is signed by Honora Lucas, who is a program analyst under with the Community Development Program of the Susquehanna Economic Development Association's Council of Governments. I checked on this as to why it comes to us. I mean, the Housing Authority is not a county agency. It's a federal agency. However, this particular rule stipulates that we have to receive notification of this environmental review record, which is why we have to enter it into our meeting record today. So that all being said, Dan, do you have any concerns with either of these documents? Thank you. Mr. Sonata?
No.
Okay, may I have a motion then for us to accept both these documents?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you both. And if there are no other questions, we'll ask for a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. Takes us down to commissioner reports and comments. And today, Mr. Sonata, you get to go first.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'll report. I had an opportunity to represent the county last Thursday at the Realtor One grand opening downtown in the Washington Center, and I thought it went really well. I was very encouraged because this is a group that's buying Old Lanigan's property on the main street of Newcastle, and this is a temporary facility that they're going to be in at Washington Center for up to a year as they conclude what they're doing at the Old Lanigan's building. And what they've told me, they've invested over $1 million in the Lanigan's building. And so they are committed to Lawrence County. And it was nice to see there was a lot of realtors from different realty companies that showed up for the opening. So with my conversations, they're very encouraged about the realty market in Lawrence County going forward. They see a lot of potential within the county. I know that we have housing shortages right now, and they're hoping that there will be growth. So just that was encouraging because the realtors have their ear to the ground, especially when it comes to the pulse of that market. Realtors, builders, so they know that, and so I was encouraged by that. And the second thing I had the opportunity to do, along with Commissioner Kennedy, to attend the Hope banquet last Saturday night. It was actually at the Scottish Rite Cathedral. The organization is based out of Elwood City, and we had an opportunity last year to meet the head of that organization when we went to the Salute to Courage dinner for community-wide. They honored Miss Atkinson, and she put this together, and it assists cancer patients. And they had close to, if not over 900 people at the event. I'll let Commissioner Kennedy comment as well on that. And it was an impressive event. That was the first time I had the opportunity to go to that, and to see many young people there. And to my understanding, a lot of those young people helped raise money for this Club Hope. And it all goes to assist those suffering from cancer or survivors that recovered from it. So just like I said, that was the first opportunity to participate to do that. I was just impressed. So that's pretty much all I have, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Sonata. Appreciate it. I will note two things. Tomorrow at noon, the Lawrence County Conservation District Board of Directors will hold their monthly public meeting out at Sony's Restaurant on Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. And then I'll also note that the courthouse will be closed this coming Friday, April 3, in observance of Good Friday. And with that, I will turn the meeting over to Commissioner Kennedy.
Willis, yeah, I went with Chris Saturday night to the Club Hope, and that young lady has really worked hard to do what she's been doing with that. 900 people showed up. That's the most I've seen at the cathedral in years. Place was packed. So really nice job. Besides that, that's all I really know.
Okay, thank you, Dan, very much. We'll move on to new business, and our planning office has a proposed resolution. Rebecca Schaefer is joining us today, and Rebecca, it's always good to have you here. Vanessa, the number of this one?
48.
Number 48, and this is I guess we're entering into a contract with a quote that we received from Countryside Fence Company. There has been some damage to the vinyl fence at the Quaker Falls Park in Mahoning Township. The quote we received from Countryside Fence is $1,684, which falls below the threshold for sealed bids. It also falls actually below the threshold for telephone quotes based on state law. Resolution notes that this quote has been reviewed by the county solicitor and the county engineering company, Frank B. Taylor Engineering. And what this resolution would do would be allow for the county to enter into this contract with Countryside Fence so that the fence out at Quaker Falls can be repaired. But Rebecca, do you have more to add?
Probably not.
Okay.
You covered it well.
Well, I didn't mean to steal your thunder.
No, that's okay. It is the fence going in, like the entrance fence. I know there's a couple of fences in the park. It's the one going in.
I'm glad you said that because I would have made the assumption that it's the one that runs right along
No.
224. So I'm glad you pointed that
Yes.
out.
So there's some trees along that edge that when we had high winds, it kind of came crashing
I
down.
see.
It's not completely destroyed, so I mean, it can't really be too much,
Right.
you know, I mean, for this.
Thanks for clarifying.
But yeah, it is the entrance fence.
Okay.
So, and we've worked with Countryside. I think we've had damage there before. So they've done well.
Good.
Good job.
Thank you for that.
Mhm.
I'll turn it over to Mr. Kennedy and see if he has any questions or comments.
No, the other one I was gonna say is just the one along the road, but she answered it, so.
Thank you. Mr. Sonata?
So Rebecca, this wasn't vandalism, this was
No.
just active nature.
Active, yeah, it was that whole weekend that we had that high winds.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, on my way out to Boardman, there was a tree. Yeah, we stopped and.
It's something we can't control, I guess.
No.
We own parks and trails. As
Yeah,
Administrator Vanasco tells us, it costs us lots of money, right, Mr. Joe?
It costs money. One thing that should be noted with this is it falls well under our deductible, so,
yeah.
you know, it's not advantageous to make an insurance claim with our deductible.
Thank you
You're
all.
welcome.
This is proposed resolution 48. Could I please have a motion?
I'll make a motion, we approve.
I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen, and if there are no other concerns, we'll ask for a roll call.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Rebecca, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
You take care. Happy
You too.
Easter.
Yes, you too.
Thank you. We have some transfer requests. Two of them come from the sheriff's office. He's asking for a transfer. Both of these transfers are coming out of his contingency line item. The first is for $3,500, moving it into his travel and training line item, and then $4,000 going into his uniform line item. And then the controller's office is requesting a $700 transfer from their contingency into their minor equipment line item. Chris, any questions on these matters?
No.
Dan, anything?
None.
Would you gentlemen be willing to have a motion cover all three of them?
Sure.
Would one of you care to make that motion?
I'll make that one.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you very much, and we'll ask Vanessa to call the roll.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes,
Motion carries.
thank you. Actually, it drops us down to announcements, and this board, the commissioners will meet again a week from today, Tuesday, April 7 at 10 a.m. in this room, and it is open to the public. And I'll note that this Friday, I think I've mentioned it earlier, but this Friday, April 3, the courthouse will be closed in observance of Good Friday. Just me, and I'm sure on behalf of everybody up front here, we wish everybody a very happy and a very peaceful Easter. Public comment. Debbie Walker has come in from the Newcastle News. Debbie?
Well, the only thing, I talked to Chris about this last week, when I tried to listen to the recording of the prison board, I couldn't get any sound.
Oh.
And I never had that problem with any of the other recordings, and I don't know if it was off or if it was.
We're aware of that. We spoke with Bill, our IT director, and I think it's just that meeting for some reason, because there's access to the other recordings. So he's gonna see what happens the next time. We may have to update our recording equipment, but we're not sure because that was the only one that wasn't working.
I understand that though, because these meetings seem to be fine, just happening.
I know, that's why it
Glitched
just,
that day, and I know that Bill was contacting Debbie on that.
and it may have even been that we use those SD cards in this machine. It may have been a bad SD card, so that's why we're kind of waiting and just seeing what happens.
Was the online still recording though, or was that silent as well?
So
It was
No,
silent
no,
as
no,
well.
okay.
Okay.
I went on YouTube to watch it and there was no sound.
I'll talk to him again today, if you guys are okay with that.
Yes, please. Well, thank you. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Just wanted to let you know because I didn't know if anybody was aware.
Sounds like a few people were. I wasn't. That's
Yeah, we
okay.
got a call from Rhonda at the jail
I
because she
see.
was trying to listen to the meeting to do the minutes.
Yes,
And she had this, she had the same issue.
okay.
Yes, okay. We had talked about
Technical,
so yes.
technical difficulties.
Happened.
Debbie, anything else?
No, thanks.
I have your packet here for you. There might be a packet upstairs from some meeting that we may have had. I can't remember. I think there's something
I
in your,
was here last week and you handed me one.
We had an election board meeting. Maybe that's what you got upstairs.
that might be it.
When was that?
It was,
Tuesday morning?
Wednesday morning?
It wasn't
Just
Wednesday.
shut mine down, right? I can tell you.
Oh, it was retirement board.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
retirement board on
I-
Tuesday
yeah, I
afternoon.
listened to that one.
Okay, the packet's upstairs if you need to see it. That's right, it was retirement board last Tuesday. Debbie, thank you very much. Closing comments from my fellow commissioners, Mr. Sonata, Mr. Kennedy. Vanessa, Joe, anything that you need to bring up? Well, we thank everybody, and once again, very happy Easter to everyone. Ask for an adjournment motion.
I'll make that.
I'll second. Thank you, gentlemen. All those in favor of adjourning, please say aye. Aye, opposed, same sign. The motion carries. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everybody. Is it still pretty nice out?
Yeah.
It was nice when I